Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're in the Shogun Sport again today, and I thought I would do a video today on my opinion on owning a Shogun Sport. This one has got 150,000 miles, 150 something, 156,000 miles, and it does feel like it. It's a bit ropey, but it's alright, it's good. I use this car every day, pretty much. Turn the heat down a bit. Sorry, it's a bit loud in here, by the way. In the BM, it's a bit more refined, a bit more insulated from the sound outside, but in here it's not. It's a bit more tinny. But anyway, so what's it like owning it? Like I say, I use it every day for odds and sods, running around, doing bits and bobs, a bit of off-roading here and there, tip runs, all that sort of stuff. And I love it, I think it's great. This particular one I don't think was very well looked after by the previous owner, or the one before him. I think the one that I bought it off, he had an L200 which something broke on it, and he was a gardener and he needed something just to keep him going for a few weeks while his L200 got fixed, so he bought this, which is why it's a bit abused, but I'll give it a good clean since I've had it. Thorough clean inside. Not too bothered about the outside. It's only going to get muddy again. So I had a few issues that I've sorted, like oil leaks and stuff. There's a few oil leaks to sort though as well. So the rocker cover gasket is still leaking. I need to do that. I'm going to do that probably this week. I'm going to order a gasket today and get that done. But yeah, it's one of those cars where you can just sort of jump in it and you don't really have to care about it too much. It just looks after you. If I get in the BM to drive somewhere, I'm always worried, like, am I treating it well? I need to go to Newport, say, which is, I don't know, 5 miles away. It's a bit of a short trip. I'll go out there, start it up, let it warm up for a bit, and then go on my journey. Whereas this, cold start, straight in, we're off. It really doesn't mind. It's probably not ideal, but she's good. She doesn't mind. So I also use it for a bit of off-roading, like I said. I had a few 4x4 issues when I first got it, and I just left it because I couldn't be bothered to fix it. But then it did get a bit annoying. I had the flashing four-wheel drive light. I'll leave a little link up here so you can see how I fixed that. But I got that sorted, and they're alright off-road. They're pretty good. They're not the most articulate chassis, but it's alright. I haven't got it proper stuck yet. I'm still on road tyres at the moment, but I do plan on getting some better mud tyres on it, mud terrain. The last truck I had was a Suzuki Vitara, long wheelbase V6. That was great. A bit rusty, but she was good. And that had some Maxxis 764s, the big horns. And they were really good. Good in the mud, good in the rain. They weren't too noisy. But with this car, they were expensive. So with this car, I don't know if I'm going to spend that much. I might just try some cheap ones, see what they're like, because I'm intrigued to know whether they're any good. Like the Insta Turbos or something like that. So fuel wise, it's not great. This is the 2.5 turbo diesel, probably the more common engine in these, and it's probably get 20 odd miles per gallon, low 20s I would say, 25 at a push. I live on the Isle of Wight, so it's a lot of start-stop traffic around here, B roads and A roads, that sort of stuff. There's no motorways over here or anything like that, which does make the miles per gallon suffer a little bit. This is a very steep hill. I'm going to have to drop it here, I think. Purring. too bad though. I mean, I don't buy cars to save on fuel. If I wanted to save on fuel, I'd go and get something small and boring, or a Nissan Leaf or something like that, and it's not really for me. So this one, yes, it's a bit juicier, but I don't mind spending a little bit extra on fuel and having a bit more fun, having loads of room in the back. I just chuck loads of crap in there and just move around. I do actually plan on doing a video on this, camping in a Shogun, just to see what it's like, see if you can do it. I mean, obviously you can sleep in there, but if it's actually comfy. I've seen a few pictures online of people turning these into actual like day vans, and they look quite cool, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to like chuck a duvet in and see what happens. So hit the subscribe button so that you'll see when that video comes out. It won't be for a few weeks yet, I expect. I'm going to wait for the weather to warm up a little bit, and then give it a go, see what happens. I might just go and find somewhere like remote, just sleep in the car just for a laugh. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, that'd be one to watch. What else do I like about this car? It's a lot higher than normal cars. This one's got a 2-inch lift on it. Only did that recently. Hit that little card, so you can see me put the springs in. Really easy to do. Just considering some of the cars I've done, just a bit of a nightmare. But this was really easy, to be fair. Just, I don't know, an hour aside, if that. For a proper mechanic, probably have it done in like 20 minutes, half an hour. So if you're thinking about doing that, definitely do. It's really easy. You can do it with a couple of jacks and some spanners, and then the front is just torsion bars, so just wind them up a bit. Job done. Actually, I'm going to go this way because I know there's a little byway down here. Could have some fun on the way if it's open. Is it open? Let's have a look. Hope so. Oh no, it's still shut. It's supposed to be open on the 1st. It's actually the 5th today, but it's bank holiday weekend, so maybe they're all the people that take the signs down to open the byways are probably on their weekend off, which is annoying. So hopefully tomorrow. Oh, it's an American Ford. Very nice. If you're into that sort of thing. So the engines in these are pretty common. There's like a million revisions of them. This is the 4D56, 4D56, the turbo version. It's a 2.5 litre turbo diesel, intercooled. Does what it says in the tin. I think the first ones were, I don't know, I have no knowledge of the history on this engine, but I know they've been around for a long time. They're in the L200. I'm going to ruin the name, but is it Delica? Delica, whatever it is. That big off-road camper van thing that Mitsubishi make. L300 is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's in them. It's in loads of stuff, so getting parts from is pretty good, pretty easy, nice and cheap. The rocker cover gasket's like £8 or something, which is nothing compared to like the BMW. I've got a home that's it's not just a rocker cover gasket, you've got to change the whole rocker cover. For a BMW one you're looking around 400 quid, or you can get an aftermarket one for maybe half that, but still 200 quid compared to 8 quid for this gasket on this, so win-win. But yeah, I like it. I paid, what did I pay? Not a great deal, about 1,400 quid I think. Basically wanted 2 grand, but it definitely wasn't worth 2 grand. I went and had a look. I had a feeling the forward drive wasn't working. Tried that, didn't work. Bartered him down a bit. Bodywork's not in great shape, so managed to get it for, I can't remember, it was like either 1,300 or 1,400 quid, something like that. So bargain, I think. For what it is, it's done. I've definitely got my money's worth out of it. It's got a tow bar on the back. Not that I need to tow anything, but it's nice to know it's there. Maybe if you want to get a jet ski or something, just whack whack it on the back and off we go sort of thing. Yeah, it's good, I like it. Now one thing I will say about this particular one is I'm pretty sure it's a commercial version, so because it hasn't got a rear spoiler, hasn't got the gauge pod which is behind the camera, if it was there, you know, the battery voltage, and I think it's like an inclinometer. Hasn't got any arch things, extended arches, wheel arches, hasn't got any of that. What else? Don't know. Missing a few things that the normal ones have. But it has got leather seats, electric mirrors, all electric windows, air conditioning, which is a bit weird. I don't know if it was, I don't know, maybe it was just come with that standard, not sure, but it's nice. Seats are comfy, I like it. But I just thought I'd make this little video just to give you my opinion of owning one, really. So you can see if you're thinking about buying one, whether it's worth it. I think go for it, because you'll get, even if you don't like it, not that you will, but you'll get your money back. Definitely, because these, I think they hold their value quite well. Especially like with this one, I bought it with a few issues. I've fixed probably 80-90% of those issues that I plan on fixing. So definitely worth a bit more than what I paid, I think. So, but I don't plan on selling it anytime soon anyway, so I'm not that bothered. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up down there. Hit subscribe so you can see some more tyres. Just sort of a tyre van with I'm Robin. So you can see more videos. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.